wonder what this book is. It looks interesting. Charlottetown, Prince Edward Islands, 1864.
Uncle Frederick, Brother Henry, you're home. Hello, Anne. Can you believe this? I work for the government. This is true. But whatever. We shall talk to this during dinner. And can you believe this? They're asking us to join the Federal Union. Give me that. But this manifests, Uncle Frederick. So far, the only reasons why the United Province of Canada want us to join their country is because they have political deadlock. As an island of Prince Edward Island, we have no problems with the government. As well, there's also the American invasion. We are not even close to America. We will not be affected by any of their wars that they want to start against us. We will have the Great Britain Navy with our side and against Americans. Besides, they want the Rupert's land. We don't get the Rupert's land. It's way too far from us.
But if we join the Confederation, they'll give us lots and lots of money. And if we use this money, we can solve the absentee landlord issue that we've been dealing with recently.
But that's not the issue, Uncle Frederick. The real issue is the issue that the government, our government, as Prince Edward Island, and believe me, I would know what the real problem is that we're going to face as a government in whole. If Prince Edward Island do agree to this whole Confederation thing, we will not benefit from this. They are going to do this ruling by rep by pulp, and we are not going to benefit from anything by rep by pulp. Our Prince Edward Island, our population is way too small for the head of count. We wouldn't actually, if we wanted to say no to an issue, they would ignore us. Uncle Frederick, may I see the newspaper? If you must have. It also says here that there's a maritime union happening too. Maritime union's not any better than the Confederation. Exactly. What is the difference? Maritime union is all the eastern islands that are getting together themselves as a country. And what's the Confederation? Uncle Frederick, it's all the countries joined together as a country. Why don't we want to join the Confederation? It sounds like fun. We can all be together and happy. Girls shouldn't have an opinion in this.
Yes, that is very foolish, Anne.
Uncle Frederick, can you please tell me what's happening?
Later, Anne. Later.
We have to continue this conversation.
Yes, it's very important.
Besides, and as a woman, you are not important in this matter. Until it does not apply to you. Yes.
September 1st, 1864. Today, Prince Edward Island is hosting the Charlottetown Conference.
My name is John A. MacDonald. I'm the Conservative Party leader of United Province of Canada.
And I'm George Brown, and I'm the Reformer Party's leader, also from the United Province of Canada. I'm here with John A. MacDonald to talk about our proposal of the Federal Union.
I'm John Hamilton Gray.
And I am the Premier of Prince Edward Island. And I'm here with James Pope, who's also one of our delegates from PEI.
Well, if we join together, there's no threat of American expansion. We can expand into the West, and we'll have a railway connecting all of us.
Yes, and if we have a railway connecting all of us, then the economy will definitely rise.
I think a federal union is a really good idea because then all the British North American colonies are united and together. That way, if one of the provinces is bankrupt, then we can help each other. Why don't you say that to our guests, Mr. Pope?
My name is James Pope, and I am of Prince Edward Island Committee. I think no to our Confederation, frankly because Prince Edward Island do not benefit from any of this. And unless you, United Province of Canada, is willing to pay for our absentee landlord situation, then I will think about it. But until then, about your railway and how it connects to all the provinces, all the nations, it does not connect to ours, frankly, because we're not. Mr. Gray, please continue.
Well, I do agree with Mr. Pope because there aren't many benefits for Prince Edward Islands, but is there any chance that the proposed government can pay for our absentee landlord situation?
There is a chance that proposed government can fund that.
Yes, there's a chance, but first we must speak to the other delegates.
Thank you very much, Mr. McDonald and Mr. Brown.
Thank you for hosting the Charlottetown Conference.
October 1864, representatives from Prince Edward Island went to Quebec to discuss the Confederation.
Thank you for hosting the Quebec conference, Mr. Brown. It's very nice here in Quebec.
Oh, you're very welcome. It was very enjoyable in Prince Edward Island as well.
Yes, we love our home very much. So how's writing the resolutions going for the Confederation?
Well, I can definitely say it's been an interesting experience.
Did you include the money to pay the land up of our absentee landlords in the resolution?
Well, actually, when we were writing the resolutions, we had a bit of... we couldn't quite include that in the resolution.
That is the only thing that is motivating me to agree to this.
We
Apparently you did not try enough.
We did
John
try.
Hammond, you should be able to say something.
Mr. Pope, I think we should
Other than that, we do not benefit from this.
I think we should still join the Confederation.
Other than that, we do not benefit from this.
Well, let's say if we all become one country and if one of us is bankrupt, we can help each other.
We're doing really well with the Americans right now. With the trade going through America and Prince Edward Island, we're doing really well in our economy.
Well, what if something horrible happens?
Well, nothing's happening right now.
Well, how do you know nothing
In May 1866, Prince Edward Island passed the No Terms Resolution under the new anti-Confederation Premier James Pope.
Calm down.
In 1871, James Pope started railway construction, but Prince Edward Island was soon bankrupt. Because of the debt Prince Edward Island had, Robert Haythorne and James Pope went to Canada to discuss joining the Confederation. On July 1st, 1873, Prince Edward Island joined Canada.
Isn't it glorious? All the people from Prince Edward Island rejoicing on this one beautiful day.
We're against the Confederation of America. And you might want to see this. It's really pretty outside.
Yes, and come.
Many islanders celebrated the day. James Pope went to Ottawa and became the fisheries minister and was the first islander in the federal cabinet. Haythorne was later appointed to the Senate. Wow, this is a really interesting book.